Today, the plaque commemorating the Doukhobor Dugout House as a National Historic Site will be unveiled. To those who love, support, and work to preserve this site, congratulations to you all. I hope you just take a moment to realize what you have done here and the significance that it has for our province and for our beautiful country. It is important to the people of our province and to all Canadians. This historic property is tied closely to the earliest history of the Doukhobors in Canada.
It makes me feel proud when people come here and express an interest in the history of the Doukhobor people or personages within the Doukhobor movement, the Doukhobor community. However, it also makes one aware of one's responsibilities today. When you look at what those pioneers endured and what they accomplished, it moves you to do all you can do in order to leave that kind of a legacy for those that follow.
He's important because he's actually the great-great-grandson of Peter V. Verrigan, Lordy Peter V. Verrigan. And Lordy Peter V. Verrigan was the leader of the Doukhobors of Canada that came to Canada in 1899 with the help of Count Leo Tolstoy. So having him here as the great-great-grandson is pretty significant for the Doukhobor Dugout House, yes.
The Doukhobors are an essential part of our province's past, present, and future. They represent the diversity of people who came to Canada at the turn of the last century. These sites are so important. They are a physical link to our past. They are pieces of history which we can see and touch, pieces of history that we can indeed learn from.
The Doukhobor Dugout House, the historical significance, symbolizes the story of the Doukhobor migration to Canada after the burning of all weapons and firm rejection of military service in 1895. The Russian Church and state authorities persecuted the Doukhobors with extreme vigor. Substantial numbers perished in Siberian exile and penal battalions. The Russian government was content to erase this noxious group until a committee headed by Lev Tolstoy and Vladimir Chertkov brought worldwide attention to this criminality. The Russian government was coerced to allow the Doukhobors to leave. In 1899, approximately 7,400 Doukhobors settled on 3 large blocks of land in central and eastern Assiniboia. The preservation of this heritage site provides tangible proof of the pioneering spirit, so the concerned and curious can search out such important historical facts.
Well, it was my father's dream. He always wanted to get this place recognized as a historical property, so I didn't take him serious until he passed away, so I took upon for me to do this. So yeah, today was pretty significant.
My great-great-grandfather was a deeply devout individual that was able to move a lot of people in order to bring them towards a more concrete realization of God's law and the teachings of Jesus Christ. embark on a project, measure your strengths, and then proceed until it's fulfilled. They did that.
If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on Local On Demand, write us at max.local@sasktel.com. Max Local programming is now available online at maxonline.sasktel.com.